Hi, hello. I'm Asklan from batch 153. So this is my seminar video, and in this video I would like to present the seminar topic about the history and the evolution of touchscreen. So as we all know that nowadays touchscreens play a pivotal role in our daily life. They are become a huge part of our life. We can't live without them. It is being like that. So how you imagine how the touchscreen was introduced, or what are the different stages of evolution that touchscreen has gone through? So this is a video where you can know about that. So as like the touchscreens was introduced in early 1980s and 70s. So the first of all, the touchscreen was introduced, like the evolution of touchscreen started from the inventory of light pen. The light pen was a device which is like a pen kind of device which can be used to draw on the monitor, but that devices cannot feel the touch of our hands. It is not used by directly hands, but we can use the functionality of touch by using a kind of light pen. So this was the introduction of touchscreen, and later like the scientists was enthusiastic to find something more productive and use with the hands. So that's where the evolution of touchscreen started, and the first kind of touchscreen was introduced by in 1982, and it was a kind of resistive touchscreen where the pressure we apply to the screen is captured by the sensors, and according to the pressure, or the part where the pressure is applied is registered, and that's how the first touchscreen will work. But it is not like that it will not give much feedback for the users. So that time the touchscreens was mainly used only in the airplanes and aircrafts, or in the air traffic control systems. That's where the first touchscreens were used, and later that touchscreen technology evolved and it converted into captive type of touchscreen. But still it cannot be it has been not given to the normal people for the daily life uses. Still it is used in industry level machines and machineries and those kind of stuffs. And later we introduced the infrared kind of touch screens, and the infrared kind of touch screens mainly uses the infrared sensors to find the place where it is touched, and but that also stayed in the place of industries and industry machineries. And later at the early of 2000s, the projected captive touchscreens were introduced, and that is the time when the touchscreen evolution was started to be in another level. And the first time when the touchscreens were commonly available for the normal people was when the iPhone was introduced in 2007, and it was like a great inventory. And the captive touchscreen was mainly developed, and it is mainly introduced by like people in Apple, like a developer. Okay, no, it's not developer, he's a designer. Like he's a product designer in Apple called Johnny Ive. So he's the person who is like actually working behind the captive touch screen, because when Apple was at the time Apple was mainly selling airports. So at the time itself he had a thought in his mind like that the airports technology will be changed after some words. Like in the Apple airports they used a like circular wheel to navigate through different functions and menus. So at the time itself, like he has a thought like he have to change that thing, there should be something innovative should become. So at the time itself, like he had some of his colleagues and his co-workers started to do a prototype, like a captive touch screen. So they projected a display or a screen surface on the top of the screen, and at the back they deploy all the sensors and kind of stuff. So, and the main advantage of this kind of touch screen is that it can control multi-touch, and that's the first multi-touch touch screen that has been developed, because it can instead of just clicking on a single part, it can control, and it can identify the multiple gestures like pinch, swipe, zoom, and all kind of swipe gestures in a touch screen. So and the projected captive touch screen was the first touch screen which can identify the gestures and all, like the multi-touch. So Johnny was currently working on that, and when the Apple currently started to do the iPhone, so at the time Johnny was showed this prototype to Steve Jobs, who is the founder and CEO of Apple at the time. And Steve Jobs suddenly he understands that this is a vision. His vision gives him that this was the next technology that's going to change the world, and he suddenly accused that, and he started to go use that on the first iPhone. And after when first iPhone came to market, it was like a huge success, and his idea or his vision was worked at the time. And later the other companies also started to use the touchscreens with, and nowadays we know that touchscreen has been evolved a very lot, and it's a huge part. Like nowadays touchscreens are not only used in mobile phones or tablets or computers. Nowadays touchscreens also being used in like machineries like ATMs and in medical in industries. So touchscreen has been gone so far from its humble beginning. So that's a great inventory in like human mankind. And now still touchscreens evolving, and nowadays touchscreens are evolving much further. Like they are trying to make flexible touchscreens. We all know that Samsung Fold and Razer of Motorola, these kind of devices are, these companies are like trying to build a flexible or a foldable kind of smart displays, which each can capture touchscreen, which can capture touch, or which can feel the which can give the proper feedback to the users. So still there are touchscreens evolving, and yeah, it will go further and further more, we all can hope so. So as a conclusion, touchscreens are a great invention, and it changed the way we feel and interact with the devices that we own. So that's it. Thank you.